YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing amazing. I know I'm a day late. I was releasing Epica and other stuff from the channel. It's why I didn't really do Bleach either, like last week or this week. Just I haven't really been feeling it. Like, I love Bleach, like, but I want to watch it in one massive go, rather than week by week by week, man. The like suspense kills me every single time, man. But enough of that. We're jumping into Chainsaw Man, episode number 6. I totally almost said Devilman, man. That's the totally a way different anime. Well, kinda, like, kind of the predecessor, should we say, man? But still. So, jumping into this. What do we know? What do we know? So we're stuck in a room that is basically like infinite. It's like infinite. So they're on floor 8 and they just can't get off of it. Every time they try to go upstairs, they go back. They come from the top to go back down, so they're looped. Every time they try to go into rooms to come back out, they just loop to the other side. And the devil that they killed, that little tiniest devil that they killed at the end of the last episode, turns out to be the big threat, to be the infinite demon. I think is what he was called. And yeah, it feeds on fear. So what are, I'm not going to say heroes, because that's like a weird word, man, but what our cast hasn't really worked out is that he's feeding on their fear. Every time they get more scared, every time something bad happens, every time they attack or whatever, or they attack each other because they're scared and starving and whichever way else, right? The demon gains more power because of it, but for some reason he's scared of Denji's chainsaws. That is the question. Why is he scared of Denji's chainsaws? Like, obviously chainsaws can cut very, very well, but this demon's huge. He keeps regenerating every time he gets attacked. He said he's not vulnerable on the 8th floor because this whole hotel or whatever it is basically this demon's entire body just condensed like into multiple levels, and so he trapped them on that level where he was completely safe. So if he's completely safe, why would he be scared of Denji? Because he wants the others to kill Denji in price for them getting out and escaping. But of course, Denji's not going to be taken out. He's not going to, man. Aki's not going to allow it. Or Hayakawa's not going to allow it, should I say. And yeah, like a lot of them seem very like one of the new characters, one of the ones who's like almost like a new devil hunter, I'm assuming, or demon hunter, I'm assuming. She's very scared. Like, her parents gave her no choice. She's either going to be a sex worker or a devil hunter, so she chose the lesser of two evils. So like, she has no hope within this business. She's literally like a pawn to slaughter, should we say, or like whichever way you want to go, whichever analogy you want to use about it, right? So this whole thing is like that typical maze, man. If you see any Doctor Who episodes where they're trapped in like a big house and like they're kind of trapped and they kind of have to figure their way out, and like a lot of different horror games and horror movies and stuff like that, it's the typical trope, man. You get trapped into a room and you're stuck and you're infinited and you have to kind of work it out, man. It's like one massive puzzle game, but with a bit more blood, a bit more violence, a bit more destruction. We learn a little bit more about backstories. We learn that the characters weren't exactly how they appeared at first. They have changed over time. They've become hardened, more destructive, more whichever way you want to go about it, right? So I enjoyed the episode. The episode was cool, man. There wasn't much action, man. It was all just talking and stuff like that, and then at the very end, of course, Denji jumps from the top of the elevator shaft into the demon's mouth, activating his chainsaws before he does, and then the episode ends. So like, it's like a complete construct of the demon's imagination, basically, like, because he can make the rooms tilt, he can do all kinds of things towards it, and there isn't really much to talk about, to be fair with you, man. Like, he's still wanting that kiss, and how is that kiss gonna go? I don't know, man. It could go very, very badly for Denji, to be fair with you, man. I've never read the manga, but from what I've heard of like people on Twitter and other places, that it's probably not going to go well for Denji, just from like different things trying to spoil him, and just like for they show the two together, like the anime and the manga panel, and they're like, if you know, you know. So it's like, you know, it's one of those like Baka no Piku kind of moments, man, where if you know, you know. And like, I'm guessing something very bad happens to him when he gets that, so either way, they'll most likely escape in the next episode. I'm assuming they're gonna hopefully defeat the demon, because Aki was trying to use his sword. The sword takes years off his life, so he was stopped doing that. And then in the end, Denji was just like, you know what, stop trying to save me, stop trying to be a hero. I never asked for your help, don't even try to do this. I refuse to be in debt to anybody ever again. And yeah, we get that idea, right? So yeah, it's a pretty good episode. A bit of a filler episode, more like introducing more characters, showing their fears, their phobias, their just adding more character building, more world building, and hopefully we get more and more and more ramped up as the episodes continue. This is 6 out of 12, I'm assuming. So what have we got? 6 episodes left after this? Like, well, this class is the 6. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 6 episodes left to go. So something like that, man. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed. This was interesting. It's good to learn more about the characters, but I need more action. I need more things to happen, like, in order for me to be interesting as a talking about anime, right? I need stuff to happen in it for me to actually talk about. It's only the one thing that I don't like about having, or about doing anime things, because it kind of makes you feel like if it's an episode that's kind of slow, you kind of have to fill time by talking a little bit, and I don't like doing that. It's not really my thing, you know what I mean? Where people like Neverworld and other people can literally fill like 15 minutes just talking absolute BS about an anime. That's not really me, man. I try to go to the point as directly as I possibly can, man, and all that. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed. Let's hope next week is going to be much more violence and better. And I'm looking at where we're going. Denji chainsaws are about to wreak havoc on this demon man. So either way, take it easy. Have a wonderful day, everybody.